The Spiritual Care Directorate has got a critical role to play in correctional services. Of course, it is a constitutional mandate because we have to ensure that incarcerated offenders do practice their own religion. And it is our objective then as a spiritual care component to create that kind of an environment informed, of course, by the legislation as well as our policies that would be guiding us in terms of how we operate. So it is also important that in the rendering services and programs, we also bring on board our external service providers, because some of our services are outsourced. Is the service providers from the community that come into the correctional facilities to ensure that offenders are rehabilitated and also ensure that they are smoothly reintegrated back into the communities. So we cannot actually do the work alone as DCS in terms of the model of spiritual care, but we have to ensure that stakeholders are critical. We would have then a number of stakeholders that we are involved with, including even institutions of higher learning that are supporting us. And we always market our services and programs. Whenever we get an opportunity, we seize the moment to ensure that we bring everybody on board.
We are here and very excited to be here, by the way, surrounded by the students who have taken interest in the work that we do. We are here to promote Spiritual Care Directorate in terms of employing or to seek out the prospective candidates who will be eligible to apply for chaplaincy in our department. So we are here to just showcase who we are and what are the steps that the students can take in order that they can be part of the big family of correctional services. The most interesting questions that came from the students, or inquiries that came from the students, were exactly the process or the path of becoming a chaplain within correctional services. Well, what was most interesting was when some of them asked the question of if they are able to be to qualify as chaplains, even if they are not ordained as ministers. So, but as correctional services, we do take cognizance of the fact that we have got MOUs, memoranda of understanding, with the different faith groups, and this is very important for us because in terms of care and discipline of the individual, it's under that particular faith group. So if a student applies to us, or the prospective candidate applies to us, then that particular candidate must be having an ordination certificate on top of the junior degree of theology, of course with the 3 to 5 year experience in that particular faith. So those were some of the interesting questions that they were asking, because most of them were adamant that they are not part of any faith group, but yet they are interested to be part of us. Maybe it's something for us to work with in the future, but for now we still have our ground rules in terms of the applications that we get from prospective candidates. The University of Pretoria has been a very committed stakeholder in terms of the work that we do. So it was very important for us to do another career fair with them, as we did in the previous year. Of course, we've got a lot of stakeholders that do similar work as the University of Pretoria, and it is within our program and our plan in the next financial year end that we focus on other stakeholders that will show interest in terms of having career fairs and showcasing our work with them as well.